and welcome to Business 300. My name is Philip Kulenshoff, and this is 300 Seconds About Business. We're all a busy people, so I have 5 minutes or less to get my point across. Alrighty, 5 it is. Off we go. Nearly every business consultant will say that you need an undergirding purpose statement aligning your business efforts and giving meaning to your work. Why are you in business is the question they say to answer. I have no concern with identifying a purpose. I've talked about it here, so yes, throw me in with those who advocate for such things. But I do think that there's a way to think about the purpose of your business that distracts you from the work you are to do instead of giving it definition. The world we work in encompasses much. If we pay attention, we'll notice the details and intricacies of life. When we talk about the hows and whats and whys of work and life at home, we're forced to look a little closer at what's going on. We might even start to see meaning and purpose in all of it. It points us to things beyond our understanding. At some point, the physical translates into the metaphysical. It could be a bit much. And so, to keep things simpler, many people take a dual approach to life. We can think about work, sports, engine repair, and home maintenance, and then we could set aside time to bring our thoughts into a more spiritual realm of purpose and meaning and pursue philanthropic endeavors. The world we can see and touch we hold in one hand, the world we must connect to on a spiritual level we hold in another. There's the world we can weld and bend, form and fabricate, and then there's the world we can meditate about and maybe even pray in. So, pursuits that revolve around moral relief we associate with a superficial sentiment, a good feeling vibe if you may. Spiritual and religious associations are perhaps the end that our business profit is for, but they're not inapplicable to the actual work. Doing good for people might seem like an above and beyond approach to life, which is nice perhaps, but not really enticing because it doesn't seem practical. You can't actually practice your purpose, can you? Especially when you're toiling with a difficult part or frustrated to meet the deadlines, doing good, if it's even a thing, can wait. Maybe for Sundays. Maybe after we retire. Maybe in heaven we can think about doing good things. But, the consultant says, you want to live a meaningful life now. And so, many business owners try to balance out the mundane tasks of work with some kind of over-the-top purpose, as if the work they do every day is meaningless on its own and is simply a means to an unrelated end. Caring for the earth, or water for Africa, or feeding the homeless, or whatever other kind of philanthropy becomes a commercialized end for which the work is done. Those pursuits on their own are not bad. It's just that the work the business is doing remains purposeless. It's hitched to an irrelevant purpose and tries to hold on tight to subtle meaning. These attempts at identifying a business mission say that the actual work the business does is pointless. It has no meaning apart from being indirectly connected to a feel-good end. But our days are not divisible along the lines of physical and metaphysical, material and spiritual, practical and religious. If the concept of blessing is a vague spiritual sentiment, then that is no blessing at all. Like a solid block of carbon steel, doing good is a thick and weighty reality. By trying not to miss the point of their business, some people lean too hard and miss the point of their business. When we hold purpose and practice in separate hands, we miss the point of both. Blessing people with our work is not to be a superficial value statement. Yes, there's a part of the blessing that is in the realm of values, a state of mind, an experience, a feeling. But the good that a business pursues is to be experienced by its customers. It's to be sensed. Doing good for people with our work is a tangible reality, not just a spiritual one. The physical work your business does is an indispensable part of the good you are to do. Whether you're analyzing blueprints or grilling a steak, laying out a drawing or restocking a warehouse, programming a machine or brewing a beer, cutting material or packaging it to be shipped, the work your business does is its point and purpose. The toil and deadlines are the philanthropic endeavors. Doing good for people is not some kind of grand spiritual scheme disconnected from your practical work. The work itself has significance. It matters. Your work does not need to be propped up with a redundant purpose, a good feeling value statement, in order for it to be meaningful. The work itself is the purpose. You do it because it's good to do. Identifying a purpose is a good and necessary pursuit, as long as your purpose is not disconnected from your practice.